Hi Stampers, welcome back. I'm Nancy Novak. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here because it's noon, and I'm here Monday through Friday at noon to share with you a Stampin' Up! Product. And we do 5 videos all week, and I hope you're enjoying my short yet inspiring videos. I do all the fast forwarding, so you can just sit back and relax and enjoy. And I do have to tell you, I really love this stamp set. It's just become one of my favorites. I'm excited to show you today's card because it's a great go-to card for this stamp set. But before we do that, let's just really look really quick at the cards that we made this week. So this was the first card that we made, and we stamped the frame. We cut it out with a small die, and then we stamped that background on fresh freesia, and then we added our flowers. So on this one, we just used the outline stamps. We didn't do any of the filler, so that's one way you can use it. The next day, we cut out the large frame, and we put some pretty designer series paper back here. And this is the card that we kind of combined with our card on the third day, because we use pieces of the frame for each card. So if you haven't seen those videos, go back and check them out. But on this one, we just used the die, the outline die, and created this pretty card. And then we stamped inside. And then this one, we used some pretty vibrant colors. And this one, we did a lot of two-step stamping. So we stamped the outline, and then we stamped the filler in with a pretty color. And we used that pretty frame, and we did another frame on the outside in granny apple green. And we used a couple of the cutouts. So this really is a pretty card. I love the colors. Let's see the inside. And then we did our fun fold. So here we just did a lot of stamping. We used a little flower, and then we did both the outline and the filler stamp. And it opens like this. So what a cute little card, right? So I'm excited to show you today's card. One more thing, these are the Stamp and Craft Kit cards. So these are the cards that you will get with your Stamp and Craft Kit with a $40 purchase. And that offer for the Darling Delights Stampin' Crafts is good through November 4th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So let's bring on today's card. Here it is. So what I like about this card is it doesn't use a lot of supplies. And basically, you can pick whatever color cardstock you like, and then add some pretty flowers in complementary colors. So we're going to make this. We're using Pool Party. So I went ahead and I already cut out the large die. So this is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece, and then I just placed the die right in the center and cut that out. And this is the extra piece that you can save for another project. And then I have a piece of white for my card base. That is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4. And then for the inside, I have 2 white pieces and a little strip of the Pool Party. So what we're going to do first is some stamping. So I'm going to bring in a scrap here. And we're going to use lots of pretty colors today. So like I said, when you make this card, go ahead and put together your complementary colors. But I am using Gorgeous Grape, Berry Burst, Highland Heather, Pool Party, and Old Olive. So let me go ahead and stamp the Gorgeous Grape first. So I'm going to bring in my outline stamp. And I stamped 2 outline stamps in Gorgeous Grape. And then in Berry Burst, I did another outline stamp. And then in Pool Party, I did the half flowers. And then I did the leaf outline in Old Olive. And I stamped 2 sprigs in Old Olive. So now I'm going to bring in the filler stamp. For the Gorgeous Grape one, I did the filler stamp in Highland Heather, and I stamped off. Then I did a filler stamp in Berry Burst, and I stamped off. So see how easy that is with that dark line stamp first, and then just going over it with the lighter color. The half flower I'm going to do in Pool Party. And then the leaf filler I am going to do in the old olive. So I'm going to bring in the coordinating dies for each of those images and go ahead and cut those out, and then we'll put our pretty card together. Okay, so there's all of our die cut pieces. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and glue the frame on the front of our card right in the center. And I'm going to bring in my dimensions. And I'm going to start with this one and pop it up. And I also popped up this one. And then I popped up this one here. Then all these other pieces I just glued behind. And before I go any further, I'm actually going to stamp my happy birthday up in the top right corner. And I would suggest stamping that before you put everything together. I would put my frame on, just dry fit it, stamp, and then glue my frame on. That way, if you make a mistake, you can always flip it over. Isn't that pretty? So this is really a great layout to use with this stamp set because, like I said, it doesn't take a lot of supplies, and you can change up the colors to whatever your favorite colors are. But isn't that just so pretty? So on the inside, I'm going to put the two pieces of white together and put the little piece of pool party on there too. So there is your Friday card, the 5th card in our tutorial series. I hope you enjoyed all the darling detail cards we made. Let's bring them in really quick. So there's our first card and our second card, and our third card. Those were our duo cards, and our fun fold and today's card. And don't forget about the Stamp and Craft Kit special that I have. That's good for the darling detail cards until Saturday, November 4th at midnight Eastern Time. So I will be back next week. Don't be shy. Stamp and shout.